Well, good morning, guys. Jason with Huck Outdoors, and today I'm hiking in the local mountains. Gonna do the South Fork Trailhead here up by Jinx Lake. It just recently opened back up about a month ago. As you can see, it's part of the burn area from the lake fire. So just gonna go up here, see how far I can get for the day. Just gonna be a nice, easy day hike. Probably just go in a couple miles and come back out. I think the wilderness boundary starts at 2 miles. I do have a wilderness permit. But then from there, I think the Horse Meadows, which is a historic site, is only a mile in. So I might just go there. I don't know. We'll see how far I go. And this is going to be the trailhead that, for my birthday, we're going to come up to and hike. We're going to backpack in and stay the night up by Dry Lake, which gives everybody all sorts of options to do. So here we go. Let's get to the hike. So one thing I just noticed, guys, was you see all the trees and all the death up here from that lake fire. But then you come to this, and there's wildflowers everywhere. This area is still full of life, guys. It's amazing how the forests just persevere in a fire. So as I'm coming up along the trail, here's an old road that came up, and goes to an old water tank right there. Not too sure what was up here at one point, but you got a water tank over there. You can see, sort of buried a little. And then just on the other side, so we can get a good view off the trail, staying on it, because there's a lot of messed up area up here. But there's that first good view of the trail of Sugarloaf. And I know how many times I've said it. That's my favorite. There she is in all her glory, looking down on the San River. I want to show you this ridge line over here. You can see how it burnt and just dirt's just falling away off that ridge. And then the distance, you got Sugarloaf, and right over there there's like a little saddle. That's sort of by where we park when we go up there. That's Wild Horse Meadows. We always park over there and go up that way. There's another trail that comes from the backside up from Big Bear, and then there's also another one down here that connects to the top. I think that's Wild Horse Creek. Then you go up and it connects, not that first saddle, but the second one there. So I'm thinking this might be Horseshoe Meadows or the start of it, just because it's starting to flatten out some. But you can see the distance, some of the trees here, these trees right here. The fire went around those trees somehow, but then burnt trees like the one right in front of me and that one. But it's funny how they just were around certain trees and caught the other ones as big as that fire was. Made it to the first stop, which is about a mile in. As you can see, this is the Horse Meadow historic site. You got some benches up here. I have to do some research on this because I really don't know what's so historic about it. But showing I got 1.2 in. Poopout Hill is 2.2 from the trailhead. And there's a Horse Meadow station. Look at these guys. They were circa 1975. Brian Wilkinson, Pat Follett, and Jim White. Got the rifles right here. This guy's got his 6-shooter in the holster. Two of the guys smoking cigarettes or a cigar. That's some old school dudes right there. As you can see, Horse Meadow site. Can you go? Oh, you can go in. Okay, this is number 2634. Not much in here, but it looks like somebody's put down some pine needles to sleep in. Not much in this one. A little graffiti here and there, which is just idiots, of course. This is sort of cool. Or at least have their tools. You see where they hung them? They got their outlines. We'll go to the next cabin over here and see what that one's got. A beautiful meadow, guys. Very beautiful. You can see the poles here where they might have been holding up their horses there. And right here, of course, poles. Tie off your horse right here. The sign's no longer here. That would have been cool to see. This is a big building back here. I never knew this was back here. I must have bypassed this years ago when I came up. Let's see what's inside this one. Oh, where you put your saddles, probably. Some old barbed wire. Really gotta look and see how old this is. Barbed wire. Single, one wrap. And going out the back door. Pretty cool. Just wish that sign was out here. That would have been cool to see. Probably some old coins underneath this. And the whole building there. And the trail continues up through there and up. See it down there, guys? Flowing. Flows out right there and down. So lots of water in this area where the ferns are. Keep seeing these plants again. I remember what those are. Here's another little spring. Came to another open area where you can see all the manzanita that burnt. All these burnt trees. Almost all are dead now. We're almost up to Poopout Hill, which is going to be the destination for the day. Not every day you get to come up to a sign that's only a couple weeks old. They had to rebuild this because of the lake fire. And there's one giant thing missing. Graffiti. No urban petroglyphs on this one yet. Thank God. But San Gorgonio Wilderness is on this side of the sign. Go up. You're going to be going up towards South Fork Meadows. You can either go to Dollar Lake or Dry Lake. Then right straight through on those trees. Right there. It's San Gorgonio. It's easily done from here, guys. So anybody that's coming with me on my birthday, that's an option for the second day to go up and do. We'll leave our stuff at the camp and summit that and come back. Yeah, San Gorgonio. And Charlie, That's the back of the sign just for you. This right here is Poopout Hill, and then we're gonna go right over here, and there's gonna be a lookout for San Gorgonio. Try to get some good pictures and video for you guys. As you guys can see from the sign, it's the San Gorgonio Wilderness, but the spot we're at is the San Gorgonio overlook from Mount San Gorgonio back there. There's a couple benches you can sit on here and just enjoy the views. I'm gonna do some time lapse here for a few minutes, probably about 5-10 minutes worth, and head back to the car. But beautiful day out, you can't beat it. And Poopout Hill is right behind us. But this is it, the San Gorgonio lookout up here by Poopout Hill. I'm almost back to the trailhead here, coming from the top where the lookout sign is all the way back down to the car is probably going to be about 2.4 miles, maybe close to 2.5. It's been a great day. I know the forest looks a little bit dead in some spots because of the fire, the lake fire, but it's still so alive. I was surprised to see how many wildflowers are growing. The birds are out in full force. Just a great day. So I can't wait to come up here in September and do that hike for my birthday. Got some great friends coming along on that one. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, hit like. If you want to comment below. Always appreciate those. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. So until next time, we'll see you on the next adventure. Degrees out. Oh.